Yo, it's your boy Slug in the Bin. You guys already know what the deal is. Alright, check this out. We got some more Pokemon Pocket news, Space Time, and this is going to be the full card list. As you can see, out of these two sets, right, we're going to be having a total of 207 cards in total. So, man, this is going to be big. But instead of, we're going to separate them. So, let's start out with the Pokia set. Let's see what Pokia have to offer because I'm gonna see which is the better pack to choose from starting off the game, right? Out of these two pack. So let's go starting off with Oddish. It's just gonna do the 10 damage, right? For 1 energy. Of course, the Gloom, we're just gonna make this quick and snappy, right? So this Gloom, 1 energy for 30 is getting a little bit better. And Blossom. So we are getting Blossom. That is very, very nice, especially if you are running grass deck. Blossom is really cool. Will I say this is worth it? Definitely not. It's a stage 2, only doing 80 damage for 2 energy. Not really worth it. The energy cost is really good, but then for it being a stage 2 Pokemon, I would not highly suggest you to go crazy for this one. But it could make there's gonna be a lot of fun deck that we're gonna be building. Roselia, okay, that's 1 energy. 20, that one's okay for basic, evolving into a Rosette. There is a stage 2 version of this. I guess they don't have it in the game, I believe. Okay, so this one's gonna say 2 energy, okay, one grass, 1 colorless. Your opponent active Pokemon is now poisoned. 100 HP. You know what? Not too bad. It does 50 damage. I said that one is up in the air. Tortwig, nice. So Tortwig, of course, we're gonna have Tortwig right there, the evolution, but we only care about stage 2. So let's go check this thing out. So stage 2, during your opponent next turn, this Pokemon can't use probably can't use this attack anymore. So doing 150, and you know what? It's really easy to get the grass energy with Scalp Tile to get out the energy for this. So to be honest, you only need to put in 2 energy on him if you're running that deck. But running 2 stage 2 Pokemon inside your deck is, I don't know if you would want to do that. But yeah, 160 HP for being a one prizer is pretty solid, and hitting for 150. Actually not too bad, but not really anything to go crazy about, right? But it could probably do some work though. I mean, when you think about 150 damage, that's actually really solid, right? Knock, Kurt Knock. Let's go for that evolution. Your opponent active Pokemon is now confused. Ooh, one of those decks, right? Yeah, it's all right. Confusion, you could just like swap off and get out of it. So it's nothing too crazy. Burmese. No, I'm good with that. Wyndham. So there's actually other forms of this guy. There's I believe a grass, steel, fire, and ground, and all that stuff. And I believe there should be a fairy one, but I don't know if they're gonna have it on here. But here's a worm dam. Flip a coin. If hit, this attack does 30 more damage. Oh, 60, but 3 energy cost being a stage 1 Pokemon. That's okay. That one's fine, right? Grass don't need more Pokemon, so I mean any deck will be nice, but grass don't need more, and they're already pretty dominant. Flip a coin. If hit, this attack does 50 more damage, so 40. Yeah, costing 3 energy. I don't know about that one. I would definitely pass on that one for sure. Even it's a basic Pokemon with 90 HP. Okay, another Rotom, a grass type Rotom. Flip a coin. If hit, discard a random energy from your opponent active Pokemon. Yeah. I don't know. I get it. It's some basic Pokemon, but for 2 energy, you might not want to do this. Just, I mean, you could troll. I could see this being a trolly deck. So yeah, the Rotom, the grass form, actually might be solid. And Magmar, this actually Magmar look sick. Okay. 1 energy. Take a fire energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Okay. Oh, because it's evolution. Okay, at first I was just like, that does not make sense. Now it's starting to mag mortar. Your opponent active Pokemon is now burn. Okay, now they're gonna be introducing the burn. So that's why the Lumi Berry might actually get a little bit better. Because if you're scared to get burned, 100 damage for 4 energy, and this is a stage 1 Pokemon, you could definitely charge this up and with Moltres and stuff, but I don't think like the 100 base damage is gonna do anything crazy. But it is a stage 1, so I say this one's pretty fair. And of course the burn, I believe if I remember correctly, I'm not sure if they're gonna do on TCG Live, but burn damage is about 20 damage, and your opponent gotta flip a coin to get out of the burn, so you could get off the burn. Right, so you don't stay burned forever like poison. Like poison, you don't flip a coin. So burn is like once they burn, you have to flip a coin to get off it, kind of like a sleep or a confusion, right? But with constant damage. So Magmora, I said that's a pretty fine card. Nothing so far I see in here going crazy. Slugma, Magmortar, let's see what's this. 2 energy, your point output is now burned. So of course, yeah, so they're doing a lot of burn stuff. I wonder if they're gonna have like supporter cards that gonna be doing a lot of burn. We talk about Firm 8, so we could save some spare us some time there. We don't have to talk about him. Okay, Heat Mortar. Flip a coin. If hit, this attack does 30 more damage. Okay, so roll time just gonna be one of those coin flippy cards, I guess. Oh, Rigid Ice. Nice. Prevent all effect of attack used by your opponent Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Prevent all effect of attack used by your opponent Pokemon. Attack used by your Pokemon. Effect of attack. Okay, I'm guessing like the effect of attack is pretty much like, like burn, poison, sleep, or anything like that. Any type of effect of the attack. So, or like you can. So he got that crystal body. Alright, so he's immune. Oh, but is he good? 2 water energy for 50. 110 HP. Interesting. I'll say this one's not too bad actually. 110 HP. That's actually pretty solid. I do like that. I do really do like that. So yeah, Reggie Ice might be seeing some love. And finally, we did see a Pump Pluff. Now we see a Prince Pluff. 30 damage for 2 energy. Okay, Aqua Jet. Here we go. 3 energy. This attack also does 30 damage to one your opponent bench Pokemon. Oh, okay. Things are about to get spicy with bench sniping. Okay. Well, I say like this card is good. I wouldn't say it's like a good card, but it's not bad. Now we know that we're gonna be getting bench snipers. Alright, so water gun for this one for Buzzo. Rizzo. Usually he's not really good. Flip a coin. If hit, this attack does 30 more damage. So 60 damage potential for 1 energy. Not too bad, but I could pass on that because he's a stage 1 Pokemon. Wouldn't go too crazy, but there's I could see a lot of fun decks around here. And looking at these water Pokemon are really dominant, so I wouldn't think like there's gonna be more broken water Pokemon. After seeing that mana feed that we saw is nuts. Alright, Sheldios, 2 of those. 3 energy, 60. This attack does 20 damage to one your opponent bench, but holy smokes. Pretty solid. That's actually pretty solid. And the reason why they're getting water Pokemon's getting a lot of cost for certain abilities because water Pokemon center accelerate energy like it's nothing. Alright, now we're gonna go Finneon. So Finneon, what's Finneon's gonna do? Flip coin a hit during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage and effect of attack done to this Pokemon. So it does 10 damage and protect itself. Pretty much we have a lightning Pokemon that does that. I think it's the Nene. So yeah, then it evolved to Lumi, doing 50 damage for 1 energy, 90 HP. Pretty solid. Alright, Snover. 50. Okay, he does 10. If your opponent active Pokemon is a fighting Pokemon, this attack does 30 more damage. So a potential of 40 damage. I wouldn't play this card just for that. 4 energy, 120. Uh, you know, you know, could be pretty good in a one prizer deck if you could accelerate the energy quick enough, which you probably can with the Manaphy now and the Misty, of course. Glaceon. Okay, 2 energy, flip a coin. If hit, your opponent at the Pokemon is now paralyzed. Oh wow, Glaceon with the paralyzed. Surprise, surprise. This is actually one of the better stuff because paralyzed is actually pretty broken if you could hit it. So I could see Glaceon actually be being playable. Definitely see you don't even have to mind about the HP. This paralyzed can come clutch. So I think this Glaceon actually be definitely playable. Oh man, water decks are looking crazy. So either you could play Glaceon or you could play Vaporeon now, because they're both water and they're both using water. So water just getting very strong. I wouldn't say like Glaceon is game changing, but trust me when I say paralyzed is something that you don't want to be in. Right? So wash Rotom. Okay, 1 energy, 30. You know what? Not too bad. I just don't like his retreat cost. I think that's a problem. But you know, if you want that quick early damage, this roll time is actually pretty solid. I just don't like his retreat cost. If it was 1 retreat cost, I'll probably be thinking different. Right, now we got the Frost roll time. This attack does 10 damage to each your opponent bench Pokemon. Now, this is where it's gonna be a little bit cooking right here. Blizzard. So it's going to do 30 damage to the active Pokemon and 10 to each of your bench Pokemon. So setting up that Cyrus very easy. This Frost Rotom looking like it have better potential. Oh wow. And Pokia, we already know what Pokia does. Discard 3 energy from this Pokemon, does 20 damage. So it seems like water Pokemon is doing a lot of splash damage in the back. Makes sense. And we already seen this Manaphy. And man, this Manaphy is going to be a game changer. Of course, with the 50 HP, it's a bit scary. But trust me when I say this, you'll be fine. Accelerating, just even if you could just pop this oceanic gift one time, it's already a W. Even though you're handing off a prize pool, it's not about the early game, it's all about the late game. So Manaphy is gonna be top tier water deck. Wow, a lot of crazy water. So it seemed like if you're gonna be going for Pokia packs, right? It definitely seemed like a water. If you love water deck, you like using that Misty with the coin flip, and of course now this new Manaphy, you are definitely gonna be pulling on this Pokia set, but we still won't be looking at the other one. Magnemite, we've seen all these already, so we'll skip on those. We got Voltor. One in this also does 10 damage to itself for okay, and it does base 30. This one's actually not bad. I actually like this one. So Voltor, I just like it. Right, roll attack, 50 damage for 1 energy. I definitely prefer the other electrode though. Pretty solid so far. Okay, roll time. Oh yeah, I think I read this one, right? Yeah. If your opponent after Pokemon got a tool, it does 30 more damage. So top off at 50. We've seen this Togetis already. Oh, we have not seen this one. EX stage 1. Oh no, did we see this? No, I don't believe so. Your opponent active Pokemon is now confused. So you actually could win with this thing. This thing's actually pretty crazy. 1 retreat cost. Yes, it costs 2, but a bulkiness of 140 HP. I don't like that. If it was like 150, it would have been in a little bit in the sweet spot. I said you could actually do stuff with this and cause a lot of problems. Like a little bit of trolley decks right there, confusing your enemies. Right? We got Zuni. Alright, one of the legendary creatures, I believe. Take a psychic energy from your energy zone and attach it to the magnet or... Oh, okay. So it does 20 damage and does that. So, okay, you're going to put a psychic in them. Okay, what they do? Which is... Oh, whoa. Oh, this is going to be one of those fun decks. You could use this attack only if you have a Yumi, is it, on your bench. Discard all energy for this Pokemon. Okay, once. Okay, discarding. Okay, I thought that was gonna be Liddy, but discarding. Okay, discarding 3 energy just for the Supreme Blast, but hitting for 160. I mean, it is kind of broken though. But man, yeah, I don't know what to say about this one. These look like they could be some fun decks, but I wouldn't play it because of that. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent Pokemon. Okay, this one's actually this sniping one is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I like this one. Definitely gonna be working really good with the supporter card Cyrus. Oh, Giratina. Did we see this Giratina? If okay, this is gonna be his ability. If this Pokemon has any energy attached to it, it has no. If this Pokemon have any energy attached to it, it has no retreat cost. Whoa. Oh, that's pretty good. But here's the thing though, 70 damage for 3 energy. I mean, it's really good though. 100 HP, just slap one. Like if you start with him, you slap an energy on him and just retreat it out. I could see that, but man, it doesn't hit hard enough for me to be like. But it's a basic Pokemon though, so I'll give it that. Giratina actually looking pretty decent. All right, we already talked about this Carcelia. It just healed itself. Okay, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Rhyperior. Ooh, okay. 40 for 2, 3 energy for 70, 110, 160 right here. Oh, this is gonna be fighting deck might get a boost right here. Let's see. Discard the top 3 card of your deck. Um hmm. Yeah, I mean Brock don't work with him, right? It just Brock only work with Onyx and no wait. Don't Brock work? This one's I mean hitting for 150. This one actually could be a clutch card right here. Because if you play Lucario getting a 20 more damage and play let's say you play two, this guy could hit for 190 all day. I mean, and that's like knocking out almost any card. That's a really this Rhyperior might be pretty solid actually. But yeah, this card 3 card for you that it's not as like it's not as bad as it seems, but it's pretty much it's like you bring him out and that's it. And that you're just going in after that, and whoever's in your bench, that's all. Because your deck's gonna be running out quick. Cause we only run 20 cards, and these cards go by super quick. So man, I do have to read up Brock if Brock help out on Rhydon. I know Brock don't help on Rhyperior, but I think maybe it might help on Rhydon at least, and that could be something right there. Nose pad, 2 energy, 30, okay. Uh Reggie Rock. Okay. This Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attack. 100 for 4. Um that one's alright. It is a basic Pokemon too though. But yeah, 4 energy on this thing. Gonna be a tough one. Regirock's pretty solid. Alright, Hypnotoss. 3 energy for 60. That's pretty crazy for a little guy like him, but definitely not good. But Hypnodon, 4 energy, 120. Actually pretty solid. 120 damage, actually pretty solid. 140 HP for stage 1 is alright. Nothing so far from what I'm seeing is game breaking, except for the mana fee. So that's why I would say like the Palkia deck actually got upper hand at the moment. Alright, we got Puchia. We're almost towards the end. Mighty Anna. 2 energy for 60, 90 HP. That's so. Spirit Tomb. Okay, what's this say? This attack does 10 damage for each of your opponent Pokemon. This does 10 damage to each of your Oh, wow. Not bad. Not bad. So if you're looking for a splash team, uh, at least he does it really quick. And you could run him with any energy, actually. So you could even run him in a water deck if you want to. Pretty crazy. Spiritomb. Nice. Actually, not bad. I think the Spiritomb is actually pretty good. You can run him in any deck. And 80 HP is actually respectable. I do like this. I think Spiritomb is actually a really good card right here. Right? Drapion. Flip a coin. This attack does 40 damage for each you are hit. If at least 2 of those are hit, your opponent active point is now poisoned. I like this. I actually like this. I don't really like the coin flip part, but putting poison on somebody for 3 energy and it's a stage 1. This is actually not bad. This actually now things are just getting a little bit better. Alright, Skarmory. Hopefully this is the Skarmory that we get. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon 2 attack, this does 30, yes. So this Skarmory is just the same like the promo one that we saw. So I see this one gonna be doing some play right here. This one definitely gonna be seeing some play. Skarmory could rise up. And Skarmory could be a solo deck, but of course you want to have like a little backup because running 2 Skarmory you want to be smart. It just be one of those quick Pokemons where like you just want to do quick damage and just get your opponent out there super quick. But it's weak against lightning rip. Because there's gonna be a lot of lightning Pokemon. So maybe Skarmory might not be a thing. But at least steel Pokemon might be getting some love. Whoa, shield down with 100 HP. Not bad, man. Oh yeah, it comes from a fossil too. So okay, yikes. Oh, Blastodon. So this is gonna be a stage 2. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attack, flip a coin. If hits, this Pokemon takes 100 damage from that attack. Ooh. This one takes 100 less. Yo, that is crazy. Blastodon actually pretty wild. Holy smokes. So if you have to rely on a coin flip, but they take 100 less damage. That's actually pretty sick. Yeah, I like this. Blastodon, this is actually a really fun one right here. I like that. Pretty good, man. So far, Steel is getting some love. Or Metal Dex. Flip a coin until you get Tails. This attack does 30 damage for each hit. 2 energy, so it's already getting 50 off base. And on top of that, 30 more for each hit. Actually insane. It's actually pretty insane. That is wild. I wouldn't say it's breaking, but man, that's better. The one of the better Warmadon that we had. Okay, Provo Pass. Okay, flip 3 coin. This attack does 50 damage for each hit. Wow. So he could do 150 damage. Dude, okay, I might be mistaken. I think Middle Deck actually looking kind of nuts. They have a lot of fun cards that you could play around. You got Blastodon, you got Protopass, you got Skarmory, you got this Wordam. Of course, Dialga is going to be going crazy. But you know what's bad? It seemed like they're forcing you to summon on both packs because this is on a Pokia deck. I mean Pokia pack. Oh, ain't that crazy? Of course, we see Garchomp, Licky Tongue, 3 energy, 50. That's not. Oh, Licky EX. Wow. Stage 1 Pokemon with 160 HP. Almost in that level of Gyarados. Flip a coin until you get tailed. This attack does 40 damage for each heads. Not too bad. 4 energy cost. I'll say this one's not too bad, right? It's definitely not that bad, but it's not as cracked. EV Polygon, we read all these. Okay, Ampion, 1 for 20, 1 right here. Flip coin just for each hit, so it's times. So it could do a max of 80 damage right there. Scarfery, we seen these already. Okay, 80. Yeah, this one is like the Arbok kind of, but the stage 2 with more HP and a little bit more damage. I still like the Arbucks, more consistent, better. But yeah, this I could definitely see this one in play. Right, Gloomeow and Purgily. Purgily, let's check out Purgily. Your opponent reveal in their hand. Choose a card you find and shuffle it into your opponent deck. Um, I mean, it's definitely interrupting, but and I'm telling you, interrupting like that is not gonna really help. Especially it's only running on 60 damage. It's not gonna be really solid. Yeah, you're gonna see some wild wins here and there, but I don't think it's a game changer right there. Parakeet, flip through current 30 damage for each hit, so a top of 60 for one energy. Actually, it's okay. Fan roll time. Oh, nice. Flip flip a coin. If heads, put your opponent at the Pokemon into their hand. Oh, dude, that's kind of trolly. This is like Aerodactyls, but a basic Pokemon. This is actually really crazy. Oh yeah, I like that. This fan roll time could be trolly, could even win you the game. Wow. Just for two energy too, it could definitely just win you the game. I could see people just play this guy, and if you just punishing people that can't set up early, right? If people trying to set up with a deck that only have like maybe four Pokemon in it, this probably gonna just you know they gonna wrap you up with this one. So Phantom Rotom actually pretty nuts. I like that. Rega Gigas. Alright, 4 energy. This attack does more damage equal to the damage this Pokemon has on it. So 50 plus whatever damage he receives. So let's pretend he took 50 damage, right? Or he got 50 damage taken off from his HP. Then that's gonna be 50 plus 50. So it could be 100. So actually really solid though. I could actually see this regular Regas get in play, but not really. With that 4 energy, of course it's a basic Pokemon. I think it's actually really solid. Alright, now we got the fossil for one of Pokemon. We already know what fossil does. Same thing like every other fossil. Right, Rocky Helmet, Lumenberry, Cyrus. Okay, so you get the Cyrus from this pack, Cynthia, and here we got Mars. Alright, your opponent shuffle their hand into the deck and draw a card for each of their remaining point needed to win. Um. Oh, okay. So this is kind of like wow. That is that is actually pretty nuts. Point they need to win. So it's like this. You know how we got 3 points, right? So literally, this guy could shuffle. He's like a red card, right? You could shuffle 3 cards in your hand, but if your opponent take out like knock out EX, right, and you use Mars, now they only got 1 card in their hand. Dude, Mars might actually be very clutch, cause you know how like not a lot of people playing red card anymore. Mars actually could change things up. Oh, I actually like this. I think Mars actually pretty top tier. This is actually a really solid card right here. This is kind of remind me of Marnie inside of the Pokemon TCG Live, but this one's insane. Holy cow! Yeah, definitely running this thing. Mars actually might be one of those cards you want to run. Cyrus and Mars gonna be one of those cards. So damn, the Pokemon deck pack is looking strong. Now let's go look at these cards. Flip coin hit. This says 50. That's a beautiful art. We're not. Oh, Manaphy actually got an art. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Damn, these arts are amazing. I'm just gonna look at the one that we haven't read, but wow. Yo, a lot of good art in here. Amazing. Yo, Cyrus gonna be a boss, man. He a boss. So Cyrus and Mars definitely a really good support. I'm telling you, Mars is gonna be really good. It's been really dominant in Pokemon TCG Live. But then I could see in Pokemon Pocket it might not be as crazy because when you're already cooking, you're already cooking. You know, but I believe Mars actually gonna be a big play in here. And nice, we got all these other cards, but we just gonna skip through them. But they are amazing. I wish I could just view more of these. But alright, now that's the Pokia pack. And I will say this, the Pokia pack actually got a lot of crazy stuff in here. Yeah, and the things that I like in here, let me get an honor mention super quick. Manaphy, of course, right? Palkia, I don't think Palkia is the main staple over here. Manaphy is definitely one of the better one. I might be missing some people when I'm scrolling like this, but definitely Manaphy. It's gonna be a game changer. I could definitely see what else Pokemon I said. Balasadon could actually be pretty silly, right? Spiritomb actually gonna be really sick. Okay, who else? Who else? Um, Rocky Helmet could be something. Definitely. Cyrus, Mars, gonna be really good. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much. That's pretty much. I named my what 4 cards in here that I like inside this pack. But of course, there's gonna be other fun stuff. But I believe the Pokemon pack actually looking pretty solid. Now let's go for the Dialga pack. So Dialga pack's gonna have the same cards. Most likely. Finally, I was wondering where's Tangela evolution. All right, let's see it. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. 4 energy? No, I'm gonna pass. Okay, we got Yama. Nice. Yama EX. Let's go. Discard a random energy from this Pokemon. Discard a random energy from this Pokemon. And it's, oh, you could take any energy too. Oh, this is actually pretty sick. Normally Yama Mega will probably have free retreat. Surprisingly, he doesn't. But yeah, 123 energy, really fast. Yeah, I could see this one really good. Okay, starting out pretty good. With the Dialga pack. We read most of these, I believe. Honeycomb Bee, Vesta Queen 2 energy 70. So not too bad. A water decks have this too. So now grass deck have somebody that's stage 1 that does 70 for 2 energy. Leafeon, I think Leafeon's pretty solid too. I actually like this Leafeon. 90 damage, actually hitting the right numbers. We read this one. Oh, Shaman. Once per turn, you may heal 10 damage from each of your Pokemon. Oh, ooh. You 10 damage might not seem like nothing, but I'm telling you, this Shaman actually might be pretty cracked. And you could just fit in any deck too, if you want. We definitely gonna have to see how the meta is, but man, that's actually pretty solid. But yeah, healing is not too crazy. But the thing is, this you could do this every turn. So grass deck's gonna get a buff. Big buff right there. Alright, Slugma, alright, Mark Cargo. Your opponent active Pokemon is now burned. 30 damage to energy. That's fine. Heat roll time. Flip a coin. If hit, this attack does 30 damage. 30 plus 30 now. That's a big pass. Swoodle, nice. Panoswine. You got this Pokemon take 20 damage from attacks from fire and water Pokemon. I don't like that. Too Pacific. Yeah. Manaswine can go crazy, but I'm gonna pass on Manaswine right there. We got Fennel, we seen him, we read that. Frost Breath 124 energy. We read those two. So some of these cards are gonna be in another set. Okay, this one's the one with the electric wire. Yo, this electric wire is actually pretty nutty. 2 energy could do 120 almost instantly, but like not actually because you have to have 2 energy. So I say electric wire, I would say it's pretty solid, even though I was talking highly about it, but it's actually pretty solid though for a comeback. Pachirisu, we know how that. Oh, right here, Luxray. We haven't not seen this guy. Discard all thunder energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 120 damage to one of your opponent Pokemon. Sniping. Oh, that is insane. This is actually pretty insane. Because you could just use the supporter card to give him the 2 energy back, get attachment, and it's a free retreat. Ooh. Luxray might have a play right here. Ooh, Dursnall. Dude, Dark's not actually pretty dangerous, especially in the Pokemon TCG Live. He's like straight the Dark Snore and all that stuff. Meta crazy over there. As often as you like during your turn, you may choose one of your opponent Pokemon that has damage on it and move all of its damage to this Pokemon. Ooh, during your turn, you may choose one of your Pokemon. Wow, that is pretty. Huh. I do like it though. That's a very interesting tool right there. Wow, that's very surprising. All right, so yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I could see a play with it too. Yeah, like you know how like you think your opponent don't have the damage, they just have like 10 damage. They have to do 10 more damage or 20 more damage. Then you could just remove some of that damage to force your opponent to do other things. Man, that's not, but it's a stage 2 to for that ability. I don't know how crazy it could get. I don't think you really need it. Right, right. Let's go for a glass score. One energy, flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each head. Nah, he's always been bad everywhere. Sheesh. Hitmontop, nice. Okay, two energy 50. Hitmontop is just a really cool Pokemon. I like that. But man, not good here though. Okay, this is gonna be a stage 2. If your opponent Pokemon is knocked out, if your opponent Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, this Pokemon also does 50 damage to itself. You, man, one energy for 130. Damn. That's crazy. Ooh, that's a crazy one. Holy some Rhapsodon fighting that buff, getting buffed up. Land Crush 3 energy 70. That one's fine. Lucario, we know what that does. 20 damage for fighting Pokemons. Rid that. Rid most of these. This guy, poisonous gas. Your opponent active Pokemon is now poisoned. 2 energy. That's alright. I believe we read this one. Yeah, read that one. Croxicoat. Okay. Flip a coin for each Pokemon you have in play. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. Okay, so you flip a coin for each Pokemon that you have in play. So I'm guessing including himself because it didn't say Pokemon in your bench. Because if you're attacking, he's inactive. Normally it would say in the bench. Each point you have, yeah, for your Pokemon in play. Pretty okay. Alright, Crossacroak. Flip a coin for each Pokemon you have in play. This attack does 40 damage for each hit. Oh, so it's the same thing. But just with instead of 20, 40. Holy smoke. You could actually like get some big damage really early with this card. Man, I wish it poisoned too, but it doesn't. Oh, okay. This is what I was waiting for. Darkrai EX. What the? Yo, Dark getting a buff? Whenever whenever you attach a dark energy from the energy zone to this Pokemon, this do 20 damage to your opponent active Pokemon. Whenever you attach a dark energy from your energy zone to this Pokemon, you do 20 damage to your opponent. Hmm. Okay. I mean, it's not like it's not bad, but then it's not good either. But it's a basic, so you could do like quick 20 damage if you just apply energy onto him. If there's other ways to apply energy to him from there, damn, that'd be pretty cool. Darkrai, at least it's a basic EX Pokemon, right? 140 HP, not really liking that number, of course, right? Seem like the Gyarados is still gonna be running the format a little bit with even with all these set coming out. Skarmory, oh, Rigid Steel, let's go. 3 energy 90. That's just decent. Bronzor. During your opponent next turn, this Pokemon takes 20 damage, 20 less damage, does 63 energy. That's alright. The Augia. Okay, now I see the Augia is gonna be doing some mad stuff in play. So yeah, they have a lot of steel Pokemon that's gonna be really strong. This part also do 20 damage to itself. Heat Ran, actually pretty solid. 110. You could do a speed run with Heat Ran and the August. The August gonna have a lot of fun with middle Pokemon, but I believe the middle Pokemon from the other set with Palkia is gonna be a lot more better. But this you could actually run it with Heat Ran right here. Actually pretty solid. Alright, we've seen most of these Pokemon. Two energy 60 for the Barbaro, Apom, flipping coins. Oh, this bunny, I seen they have this artwork already. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent bench Pokemon. You know what? That's actually not that bad. Do just some quick sneaky damage right there. Yeah. Scarf also, alright. Ooh, Pokemon communication. And choose a Pokemon in your hand and switch it to a random Pokemon in your deck. Oh, this is gonna be good for a lot of people using stage 2 Pokemons because we have basic, stage 1, stage 2. This is actually really good. Wow, and they're actually putting this in the game. And they had this in the Pokemon TCG Live, and yeah, pretty solid from what I'm seeing, you guys. That is pretty nutty. All right. My screen froze. Give me a second. How do I try to refresh this page? Yeah, I can't even click anything at the moment. Sheesh. Give me a brief second right here. All right. Yeah, just doing this all in one. Yo, this Pokemon communication is actually pretty crazy. And this is where we're gonna get the giant cape. Pretty good item cards so far and tools. Team Gallic Grant. Okay. Put one random Glimmow, Stunky, or from your deck into your hand. Put one random. Okay. So dark, right? They're dark Pokemon, if I remember. That's alright. We already know what this man does. Attach 2 energy if they're in the discard pile for energy. Yeah, Dawn, nice. Move an energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Oh, this actually could come and play somewhat though. I could see this come and play. I could see like a play, like a. Oh, I have a good idea for this one. Dawn is actually gonna be really good in a Thunder deck. I could see, but then I could see other decks too. But yo, this actually Dawn actually gonna be really crazy. Man, so far the supporters are really nice. The Team Galactic grunts, they're alright. So far these two are really solid. Tangela, we got that. What is this? Shaman. Alright, Shaman's gonna get far. Man, Dawn actually gonna be pretty sick. I'm already thinking of a deck for her. It's gonna be in the Thunder deck. But I could see other people play other things too. Wow. Pretty nuts. What is that? Okay, Darkrai. Yo, these arts are amazing. Holy cow. Look at Dialga. Yeah, damn. What can I say? This is a good card. Pokemon Communication. Of course, Giant Cape. Dawn. Volcaner. It's gonna be good. So that's already four already. That's four already in here. The Alga's actually gonna be pretty solid early game too. Steel's getting a buff, really good. Lucario's in here. Yeah, this wow. Lucario is gonna be really good for sure. Electrowire, I'll say this is actually gonna be pretty solid too. Wow, man. Pachirisu. Who's in the water? Man, Shaman maybe here and there. I could see it, but not really. Man, oh, this is a tough one, you guys. I like this. So I do like the I like both set right now. And yeah, you can't go wrong with either. I guess if you're mainly focused on Dialga, you're gonna be focused on Steel Deck if you want to play with Steel Deck, definitely Dialga. But honestly, I think Palkia got better Steel Pokemons than Dialga, right? Because this one only have this one, I believe, and yeah, and they're switching it up, crazy. I think all in all, I think the Palkia deck is a lot better. Pack. The Palkia pack seem a lot better. The Algo pack, and you know what? I like their supporter are pretty top tier. Got 4 good supporter right here. Got this troll roll time. The Alga. Darkrai, I wouldn't be hyped for it, but he's alright. I could probably see some plays in there. We'll have to see, but this is all the card. They got the Pekarisu, Electivire. Man, a lot of goodies from what I'm seeing. Man, I gotta look at this. I gotta look at the Pokemon one again. Damn, that Oga actually got a lot of goodies. A lot of big hits. See, Manaphy, I could point. See, I can't even say Palkia is a really good Pokemon. I could definitely see some play with it though. I mean, I'm not saying like Palkia is bad. I just don't know if he's gonna be better than Gyarados. Because Gyarados with 180 HP. Palkia, of course, he's a basic Pokemon, so you can't really compete with that. But then discarding the 3 energy is a problem. But I do like how Palkia do 20 damage in the bench. Maybe, you know what? Maybe Palkia might be a game changer. But I definitely like Manaphy. Palkia's here and there with me. And who else do we got here? Weavile, I could see it being a little trolly deck. Pretty good early game. I just don't think this Weavile is good. This Weavile EX. Barsadon's really good. Spear Tomb, solid. When it comes to the Pokemon, definitely the Palkia set is better. But you know what? When I keep on coming back to this one, when I keep on coming back, I think I thinking Palkia have the better one. Palkia have the better cards in here. Cause Cyrus in here, Mars, and I'm telling you, these guys gonna be game changing, for sure. But I'm not saying like the other on a Dialga pack, they're not good. It's just, man, I know these are gonna be really good. I just know it. Wow. Holy smokes, man. There's just too much goodies in here, man. I can't wait. Um, if you're so I would just say this, right? Like I feel like the Palkia deck, the Palkia pack is just way better. The Palkia one is just way better. The Alga got some really good ones, some hitters in there too. But I mainly like the item cards and supporter cards in there too. More than the Pokemon inside the Alga. But the Alga is the better EX out of the two, I believe. But then Palkia, of course, you can't go wrong with Palkia with Misty, right? Of course, when you have Misty, it's just like Palkia gonna feel like he's better than Dialga. But all in all, I think Dialga is a better from the two of the EX. But Palkia pack is the best one you should go for. It's crazy because I think the Palkia one's a little bit better too. Because when it comes to Steel Pokemon, right? So they're already forcing you to, of course, summon here to get the Alga, then you go and summon here for the middle Pokemon. Because they have way better middle Pokemon from what I'm seeing here. It actually not like way better when I think about it. Because they both have Skarmory. This Blastodon actually pretty crazy. If you could get him down though. That's the thing. If you could get this guy down. Because look. There's not a lot of fire decks in the format right now, and this is pretty nuts. If you could flip that heads, taking 100, it's more of a trolley deck. But I do like Palkia. So all in all, you guys, I'm just gonna say this: Palkia definitely the better one out of the two that I see. The Alga is just gonna be that deck. Like if you want and here's the thing, I'm do recap on the Alga, cause man, you can't go wrong with them. You definitely can. I'm just looking at it. See, they even got the Lux Ray in here is really good. Pakarisu, Luxray. So if you're focused on a Thunder Pokemon, definitely the Alga pack, right? So from what I'm seeing, the Thunder Pokemon's really good. The grass over here is really good, unless they got both, right? Let's see. Let's do the comparison for what you could go. Ooh, Torterra right here. Hmm. This one got Shaman. I say if you're focused on grass, definitely go for the Alga, right? If you're gonna go for steel, of course the Alga steel, but like Pokemon got the better backup steel Pokemons in here. If you're going for fire, there's not much option for these two. They're both the same, so it doesn't matter. If you're going fire, it doesn't matter, those two. No, if you're going for fire, it'll be Pokemon because they have the Infernape in here, I believe. Yeah, they have the Infernape. Not sure why I didn't show it. Oh, it does show. Yeah, if you're going for fire, then right here, if you're going for the fire deck, you're a fire lover, Palkia wins on that side. When it comes to water, definitely, definitely the Palkia one too. Bro, the Palkia one is just winning out here. Yeah. So all in all, you guys, the Palkia deck is just or the Palkia pack is gonna be way better than the Dialga. Dialga just got I do like their supporter Pokemon there too, but then again, I love the supporter inside the Palkia pack. So Palkia all the way if you want, man. The Alga is just gonna be like get the Alga and the supporter cards and maybe here fun decks out there, but Palkia is gonna have more of the metas. All right, more of the meta that could be added into the game. It's not like they have straight metas in there. It's just gonna be helping you with the already metas that we already have in the game. So all right, so let's go look at right here. Who got the better Thunder? Which one I'm in again? Luxray. Yeah, okay. If you're Thunder deck, of course, Palkia, Psychic. Let me see, Psychic right there. Since we already like read most of the cards, right? So we could just do this. I mean, this one got this one, but it's not even all that crazy. It got a Giratina here. Don't both not have Giratina? This one don't. Ooh, but this one do have the Togekiss. How about that? This one. This one do too. Yo, I don't know, man. That is insane. This Dusknoir actually could go hard though. I ain't know. I'm not capping. This Dusknoir actually could go pretty hard. I like this one. But then there's a stage 2. If I have to say for Psychic, if you're running Psychic decks, if this Pokemon has any energy attached to it, it has no dog, bro. That is crazy. Man, I think Palkia got the better Psychic too, but man, I'm telling you, maybe this might be a sleeper. This Darkstorm might be a sleeper. But I'm gonna give Palkia for the Psychic too. Ground looking like this have more. Oh man, this one definitely have the better ground, right? It got Lucario. I don't think the Palkia one got Lucario. If it does, okay. So if you're looking for fighting deck, definitely go for the Alga. All right. Dark. I'm guessing this one only have dark, right? The other one don't have dark. Okay, you got the Weavile, but the Weavile ain't that crazy. The Doomco, but he could fit any deck, to be honest. So I'll say the dark decks. If you're going for dark, that I'll go easy because of this, right? The whole lineup, and of course metal. Man, it's crazy that okay, but do you they have the best setup, right here. The Olga is the best middle, gonna be one of the best middle Pokemon, but the other set have the better, smaller middle Pokemon. But you still could play these two if you're just opening up the Algo pack. But the Algo is gonna be the middle setup, so you're kind of forced to summon for this pack, then summon on the other one later on, just for the other middle Pokemon, or just trade it in. Man, Pokemon communication is gonna be Giant Capes is solid. Voltneer is good, and Dawn is gonna be really good. Yo, really, really good. Rotom's gonna be a good troll. I do like this, man. They all in all, when it comes to item and cards, they're both the same. They're both the same. I can't even judge which one's better. But I'll tell you this though, the one in the Palkia pack is probably gonna be more of an impact when it comes to like in general. So yeah, y'all, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Man, I can't wait until I go live and do this thing for Pokemon. This is gonna be really, really fun. Of course, your boy is free to play, so I can't really open up too much pack, but I'm definitely gonna be opening up this Palkia pack hands down. But I do like the Thunder deck. I might go a little bit for the Alga too. But Palkia is definitely hands down the one I really want to go summon for, seeing what they got listed here. But yeah, definitely like the video. Subscribe to your boy if you haven't, and don't forget to hit the bell because I'll see you guys soon on the live stream. One.